All right, welcome back. For this exercise, we're going to concentrate or focus on managing users, groups, and permissions. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start off in YaST, and we're going to create and remove a user account with YaST. All right, let's give it a shot. So let's open up YaST, search for it if it's not in your favorites. We'll also do this at the command line at some point, but first we're going to start out with YaST. So here we're going to do security and users, and then user and group management. And here you can see we only have one user, and that's me. So we're going to add another one. And full name is SUSE User 1. Username SUSE 1. Password is whatever you want to make it. And then we're going to say OK. Password is simple. In real life, you wouldn't want to have simple passwords, but I'm using one here because I have limited memory and I have a lot of passwords to remember. All right, so we got a SUSE 1. Now I'm going to add another. So this will be SUSE User 2. SUSE 2, password. Alrighty. And now we're going to just confirm that all this is working. Say OK. We'll leave that open for now. And we're going to, I guess, switch user here to SUSE 1. And then there we are. We're now SUSE 1 user. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to actually log out of the whole desktop here. All right, now you can see I have multiple users here. So we'll log back in as SUSE 1. Password. Like I said, too many passwords. Give it a moment. Create my desktop environment for the first time. Close this out. And then we're going to start Dolphin, which is a file manager. I'm going to open up the console real quick. And you can see I'm in SUSE 1 home directory. So when we just switched user when I was in as some dude, it still was in the some dude directory. So that's why I logged out and went in to the desktop as SUSE 1. Ready. Now we're going to browse up one level by clicking the arrow. And here we see the home directories, SUSE 1, SUSE 2, some dude, and at one time I created this. which doesn't mean nothing for this lab. All right, now we're going to go up another level. We're going to try and click on the root directory. And it says could not enter root. We don't have permission, so we're going to go back up. Next, we'll move into the etc directory. And in here, we're going to look for password file. Here we go. We're going to open this. And in here are the two latest users we created, SUSE1 and 2. Tells the home directories. And just taking note of some things right now. So we'll close this out. Actually, I'll go back in here for a second. This here is, well, this is the user. This here is the password, which is, not able to be seen. These are the user IDs. And we already said the home directories, and this here is the default shell. All right, now we can close out, and we're going to log back out of this user. And go back in as some dude. Actually, we're going to go into root here, so we're going to select other. And then root. All right, so now we're going to log it. We're going to open YaST again. Security and users, user and group management. And we're going to find user 2, SUSE2. And then we're going to delete this user. And yep, we're going to delete the home directory. And say OK. Now we can confirm that by opening up Dolphin again. And go up a level. Click on home. And here we only have the SUSE1 user, no more SUSE2. Now go up a level again. etc. And password. And SUSE2 is removed from that, so just SUSE1 left. So these are just ways to do it in YaST and in the GUI. And now we're going to drop out and do it at the command line. Open up a terminal. Make this bigger. Now to add a user, we're going to type the command user add. I'm going to put a switch on there. Look that up with help. I'm going to add SUSE user 2 again. So it's user add -c and in quotes SUSE user 2 -m SUSE 2. All right, so now we're going to ls the home directory. And you can see there's a home directory for SUSE2. All right, from here we're going to cat etc password. And we see here SUSE2 is back in action. So this field here, as I said, is the password field, but we never specified a password. So we don't know that this user actually has a password. To find out if the user has a password or not, we're going to cat etc shadow. And you can do SUSE1 user has this encrypted password, or SUSE2 user has that. A bang symbol means there's no password set yet. So let's set a password. So we'll do that by passwd, and username is SUSE2. And I'm going to prompt for the password. And there you go, successful. So now we're going to up arrow in the shadow file again, and then we'll see the SUSE2 user now has the encrypted password in there. All right, so now we're going to log out and log in as SUSE user 2. Let's do switch user. Click on the switch user button. SUSE user 2. And it's going to create the desktop environment again. Give it a sec. Close this out. All right, now I'm going to open up a terminal. Get bigger and type who am I? SUSE2. And now we're going to change the password. I type in passwd, and then you get another current password. And you don't have the power to change it to something simple, so we have to make it a little complicated. All right, now we have our password updated to something a little bit more complicated. We're not going to do much else here, but we're just going to exit out on the desktop and log back in as user 2, or log back in as root. I'm sorry. Next, we're going to delete the user with user-del-r, which deletes the home directory, SUSE2. Sorry, US, no 2 S's. ls-home, verified SUSE2 is gone. And then we'll cat the etc password file and see that it's gone from here to only SUSE1 left. So that's how you add and remove a user from the command line. Hope that helps.